Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we are cooking out of a book that we don't always use, which is the 7-Day Rescue. It is the Engine 2 cookbook.
It's such a great book.
And I had a blast doing the recipes with my brother Rip. And one of my favorite things in here is a combination. We love making nori rolls. We have so many videos about nori rolls. We have black rice, nori noir. And then we have a recent one up about sushi.
Stack sushi,
which is this delicious way to do it without the nori rolls. But this recipe in the 7-Day Rescue, the Engine 2 7-Day Rescue, is on page 251. It's called Quinoa Cali Rolls, because the key to this is quinoa and brown rice mixed together. So we're going to make California rolls, basically, fresh fruit and fresh vegetables and fruit in our nori, but with quinoa and rice, short grain brown rice mixed. And I want to take a second to show you this. This is inside of our rice cooker. So I made this last night, just about a picture. I have a picture I'll give you a way to post in there, but it's in my measuring cup. I had about, 60% rice and then 40% quinoa, so 60-40, whatever that would be, and then added the right ratio of water, and it cooks up to this nice sort of, it clings together nicely, which is what you want when you're spreading rice or the foundation on your on the nori sheet.
Well, don't you stir that up a little bit?
Yeah, so because we did it last night, I had to stir it up because it was cold, just to get it warm and sort of sticking together. So here it sort of clumps together, and like we have done before, we're just going to put it on half of the, and here's your total if you want to dig in too. Half of your sheet should have the rice quinoa on it, and half of it doesn't. So that half can be in the middle, like half of your tennis court, other half of the tennis court, whatever you want to do. And make it level. And then you just start putting on whatever you'd like. And we have all kinds of fixins, and it really is just using the scraps of what you have in your fridge, I think. So we've got cucumber. I'm going to cut it in half there. And red pepper, which I love for the color and the contrast. I have Napa cabbage that we cut up and had some extra. So
Where's the Napa?
This is right here.
I was thinking of purple cabbage.
No, purple is purple cabbage.
Right.
And I put a little bit of avocado, because I love having a little avocado in there. It's an exciting little bite. And
I love mango.
Yeah, we have always been mango just lovers. And then we have some scallions, or green onions, you call them all the time. Is it an interchangeable term? I think it might be. Scallions, green onions.
I think green onions is the best.
And then, gonna roll it. So just take one end and be bold, and you just tuck it under, and when you get to the end, you can take a juicy bit of mango. You can take some tamari, which I have right there. I'm gonna tuck a little bit of mango in there, and it seals like a letter sealing itself. If this was warm rice, it would just sort of press itself with the moisture from the steam of the rice. And I think I mentioned in my last time we did this, but I had a really bold aunt who sorry, our dishwasher keeps turning on, who would pick it up and lick it and then seal it and serve it to everybody. We're not going to go that route. Okay, so then once it is sealed, you just cut it, and the first piece is always a little bit funny on the end, but look at those beautiful different, like, the grains of quinoa. Do you need a sharp knife there, Ann?
Let's see if this one
No,
works.
try this one. This one's really sharp.
I don't.
Remember this right now. But this is our favorite sharpest knife. And
I wrecked the first piece, but that's the first one you always get to eat as the cook.
yes.
Oh.
That is the bonus of when you make it. You can always eat the little ends that fall apart, the little hors d'oeuvres. Oh, this is a tough call. I've got the end, so it's not so strong. So I'm going to go really, really lightly. It was okay. So here we go. quinoa Cali rolls. And what we like to have with these, like most people.
Mine are not sticking. Didn't stick. I didn't make the.
Did you like lick the envelope?
I didn't get enough liquid on it.
Okay, well.
But it's all right. It's still stunningly good.
Yes, and people oftentimes love to have a little bit of soy sauce or wasabi. Sorry, or tamari, what we use, and a little bit of pickled ginger, which right here. So pickled ginger, wasabi, and tamari.
One thing we found
dip.
is it's good not to cut these too thick.
Right. We cut them kind of thin. But the quinoa Cali rolls, they're kind of good to go. So I'm going to recruit you, Wade, to come and try it. How do you like to doctor it up? What do you like to have your dip?
I'm doing some wasabi. That's the wasabi.
Wasabi. Speaking of wasabi, I wanted to
do
mention
both actually.
Oh, yeah, you would dip in
Little
wasabi. Do you like any?
I'll do it all.
What's that called? You know, all the way.
All right, here we go.
I like to take wasabi that's powdered and add water to it because sometimes if you buy, is it good? Sometimes when you buy already made wasabi, it has egg yolk in it and other things that we are really not excited to eat. How you doing?
Mine are
Having a rough go?
delicious, but by failing to make sure that last little bit
That was sealed.
they were a challenge.
And a quick note, I know we've mentioned it before, but when you get your nori sheets, make sure they're toasted nori sheets of nori. This is called sushi nori, toasted sea vegetable. If it's not toasted, it really is rubbery and gummy when you're trying to make it. So I'm going to keep making yours while you get yours.
Well, I
up there.
finished eating mine.
What? No, taste it. Put some wasabi on it. Give it the whole.
I have you eat the
You had
other
to eat all the
end
other.
piece.
Okay. And another thing I want to just say, a little tip while I'm making the second one, is if it sticks together nicely, it doesn't fall at the ends as much. So if you just put rice on here, it's going to pour out the end. But make sure it sort of has that the short grain brown rice property of sticking together. So this, see, look, it's sticking together. It's not falling off the sheet. And again, it's roughly half of the amount.
I have to say, these are so good that I don't need any of those on them. Just the taste of all of that together.
It's like having a burger without ketchup, a veggie burger without ketchup. I look forward to, like, this might be why I like nori so much, is all that stuff.
You see,
Can I get the avocado from you? And the green onions, like, and any toppings. What other toppings have we had on nori that we don't have here today?
oh, asparagus is good in them.
Oh, asparagus is awesome. Oh, I'm just going to take the rest of this and throw it in there. Asparagus is good. Oh, sometimes we have baked tofu. Do I have everything in here? Shh, I think so. Baked tofu, little strips of baked tofu. And I sometimes cook them with a little bit of tamari, so they have a little bit of a saltier flavor coming through, especially like with the mango and whatnot. Speaking of mango, grabbing one little juicy bit, and I'm really moisturizing the.
I failed to do that appropriately.
Oh, that's why you're supposed. So once you do that and you hold it in place, just for a few seconds, the seaweed sticks to itself kind of beautifully.
I'm making another.
Okay, well, you can make that, but I think we are pretty good at our samples, and
Where's the box? Where's the one? Oh, here.
We want to encourage
Where's
you guys.
yours? Oh, these are mine. Hey, mine look good too.
Yours look great. All right. Well, we're going to just pile these up and I think eat them all. Maybe even make a few more.
Maybe make some more.
Yeah. All right. Well, while we do so, should we have a little bite right now? Okay. Now we're going to do it. Let's do a sampling. You can whatever you want to taste.
This is one was sort of an end one that I wanted to.
Well, here, why don't you put some? I'm going to put some.
I'm going to eat it just plain.
Oh, and you got to put a little cha-cha on it. That's a little more wasabi than I probably wanted. I'm going to put a little. How is it? What? Yum!
But it's so good. is somehow,
The texture is just a little different. I love it. So let us know what you put in your quinoa Cali rolls. What else should we put in?
and I'm just about to have one with everything on it too.
Okay.
Right now. Bye.
Bye.